Hey, look who's here. It's my guys. Glad you came along today, but first, you have to say this with me. Hit that intro. Neil. Neil. Neil, we're on the air. Don't be acting stupid. Hey guys, it's Grandpa. Grandpa's in the house today. And you're here because you want to see who is Neo. Some of you are wondering, what is a Neo? And some are thinking, what is a Neo? Neo is my companion. He lives with me all the time. He sleeps with me. He'd like to eat with me, but that's not proper. He'll just sit there and watch me eat. And he gets to do that, but he doesn't take any bites. We're in Steilacoom. We're about an hour below Seattle. Right on the water, and there's 5 islands out here. Fox Island, McNeil Island, Anderson Island, a little tiny island called Deer Island, and Ketron. If you remember last year, some kook from SeaTac Airport stole a plane and flew it up in the air. He knew how to fly it because he had been studying gaming and videos, so he thought he knew how to fly it. But he did these loops and landed right on Ketron Island and crashed it. The place caught on fire. That's an odd way for a cremation. You wouldn't catch me doing that. Even the next morning there was still smoke coming out of the island from the burn. But we went down to the beach today. It was cold down there. It was freezing. Oh, I don't have to have this coat on. There, that's better. We're in the house and it's nice here. Well, you don't have to have a weather report. You don't care about the weather here in Steilacoom. But what you're here for is to find out who is Neo. Well, I'll show you in just a minute. I'll introduce you to Neo. This is your day you get to meet him. Okay, so here's the great unveiling. This is where you get to meet Neo. He's right here. But first, nothing happens without coffee. So let's get that coffee. Don't you just love coffee? That's how you start the day out. But the next thing is this guy right here. You get to meet Neo. The great unveiling. Here he is. This is who Neo is. He's a little guy. He's called a sphynx cat. Sphynx has nothing to do with Egypt. It's because he's got the big ears like the Sphinx in Egypt. He's a pretty new breed. He was developed in 1977 in Toronto. Someone had a breeding of cats, and they came out with one that didn't have any hair. And so they call it a Sphinx because he looks like a Sphinx. And he's an interesting type of cat, like different from any other breeds that I've seen. And if you have one, you've got to have lots of patience because he's kind of like a little naughty guy sometimes. Are you a naughty guy? He doesn't have any hair, and there's 2 other things he doesn't have. He used to be a boy, but now he's not. Neo, what did you lose? Did you lose a couple things? We went down to the beach today. Well, actually, he didn't go. He doesn't have any pants on, so he was cold. He was tucked away in bed. That's where he likes to be, in bed, all the time. But I'll tell you what we did when we went down to the beach. We went down to Saltars Beach. It's right here in the Puget Sound, the great Pacific Northwest. So let's see some clips of what the beach looks like. are. Wasn't that a good day down there? Not too often we have good weather like that. But I got an epic shot of that cabin. There's a log cabin down there that they use as a barbecue. There's 2 barbecue pits in it. It's been there forever. And people go down there and have lunch and barbecue. And it's a fun place to take photo shoots. But you didn't get in it because you were in bed. You want to get down and play? Here we are back again. It's time for some kind of a beverage. Aha. Oh, this isn't my beer. This is Logan's beer. He's going to be saying, Grandpa, that's my beer. But I know one thing. What goes best with beer? Chips. That's right, you guessed it. Here it is. Chips. Chips and beer. This is what makes the world go around. And beer. Logan made that snap. Well, I'm glad you got to see the beach today, and you got to meet Neil. He'll be in a lot of the films because he'll be traveling with me. I'm going to sign off for today, and I'll see you again. Goodbye, Evan. And remember this, so don't forget to punch that like button and subscribe if you want to. Hit that button. Make it pop. Not like that. Neil, you're being stupid again. That was so dope.